Good evening, y'all. Oh, make sure to put a like, but we need to pray. I done bust this thing wide open. Me and they called me the FBI now, and I called the other person the feds. In the lollipop gang. Bust this wide open. I know who she is, but I'm not gonna put everything out here. I'm gonna put some of the stuff behind the wall. I'm gonna show the receipts behind the wall. I'm gonna show the picture behind the wall, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit, and I'm gonna finish this evening because I have an appointment at 1:00. So I'm trying to, whoo, Jesus. Y'all, let's pray first. I need to pray for Melody. Because I told y'all a long time ago, nobody would listen to Aunt Ann. Nobody would listen to me. Go back to my videos. I said this is going to get dangerous. They're going to twist our minds. This is why I tell y'all, stop believing everything that come out people's mouth. Because see, God don't fail me. God do not fail me at all. I wanted to give up last night. I said, well, it is. God said, no, it's not either. I want you to go look here. I said, Lord, I looked here. I didn't see it. He said, go back. Went back. Followed the crumbs. I followed the crumbs and ate every crumb up. We came to a dead end. And I kept on telling him, I said, God said, oh my God, what is this? I kept on saying, oh, wait a minute. Too many tabs open. Hold up. Okay. Okay, I had too many tabs open. That's good. I had to shut some of my tabs. God said, I said, God, I hit a wall. He said, go back. I was tired. My eyes was closing. I said, Lord, it ain't there. Maybe it's legit. He said, no, it's not. He said, no. And when I tell you God don't play about Melody and God don't play about me, he don't. He said, I want you to look right here. I look right there. Bingo, there it go. All the crumbs follow to a certain group of people. And I'm going to tell you why they sent her in here. Then this morning, I got up, the same site that child had up, she shut it down. But God told me that night, he said, take this picture. I was halfway asleep. I took the picture. I got up in the morning. And I said, I'm hitting the wall. We kept on hitting the wall this morning. Kept on hitting the wall. Kept on hitting the wall. I said, friend, go into here. Go into here. God saying, go into here. Went in here, bingo, everything pulled up about this lady. See, I reached out to her for an interview. They told her, don't go to Aunt Ann. She gonna get the truth. She gonna shut you down. So don't go to her. You should have wondered why she ain't went to me. She went to everybody else. Because she know I'm gonna get the truth. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. But right now, we're gonna pray for Melody. We're gonna lift her up because no weapon shall form against her. These people is evil, very evil. I want her to watch her surroundings and don't trust no one at all. I never seen nothing like this in my life. This is why I pray for her and her family. And people was laughing at me. Somebody said, I ain't never seen nobody pray for a reality person. You pray for everybody else. I'm going to keep on praying for her. Because she need our prayer right now. Because these people is vicious. let's say a prayer, y'all, before we start. Lord, I thank you for your grace and mercy. I thank you for your mercy that you chose me. You was with me. You helped me stand 10 toes down. Lord, if it weren't nobody for you, I don't know what I would do. I thank you for keeping Melody protected. Her and her children, her mother. They put all their worries on you. You said you're going to bring the truth. And I stand on your word. You said, have I lied? Have I ever lied to you? I said, Lord, no. He said, have I lied to you? I said, no. I said, but I got to find out what's going on. I said, because it's in my soul. The gut of my stomach, something just won't right. And you told me it won't. But Father, I asked you, and I kept asking you to protect Melody. And you said, I'm going to protect her. I got my top angels surrounding her right now. But he said, but I need you. I need you to do something for me. And I send somebody on your side that's going to help you find what you need to help. You meeting them, won't no mistake. I put you together for a reason. Lord, you said when Melody can't see, you see for her. That's what you've been doing. I ask you to protect her. I know she's on a lot of stress. She don't know if she's going or coming. But Father, you said she going to come on top. Victory is hers. Every weapon that was formed against her going to backtrack and hit them in their face. You said they're going to fall. One by one or all together. Lord, I ask you to keep on protecting this channel. Protect me. Protect my family. And protect everybody that's looking right now, Father. I ask you to let them have an open mind. And don't let them believe everything that's come out, Father. Because you know what? The devil is busy. But the devil has no place here. Father, I pray for each person in the bushes, on the highways, and on the street, on the sidewalk. Father, I ask you to unharden their heart. Hold their sword tongue they use against Melody and they use against me. Father, you said, be careful, because I don't play about my children. In Jesus' wonderful name, amen. This child lied about her name. That's her scripper name. I had somebody explain to me about a scripper. She's a Lord Jesus. I had somebody explain to me about what a scripper is. And they explained to me what a scripper is. I say, what is a scripper? I've never been a scripper, so I don't know what a scripper is. I said, they tried to explain to me. I can't see nobody. Hold up. They tried to explain to me what an escort is. I don't know what it is. I've never been one. So I had to go deep into a situation and talk to people. And they said that stripper don't care as long as they're getting money. They don't care who they hurt. They're just looking at money. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about anything. I said, well, I don't know what escort is. I just wanted to ask questions. They said, well, an escort is a person that I'm trying to figure out how can I say it. A person that service other men. It could be a man, it could be a woman, but they pay for a service. I'm ready to go into her now. What I'm about to say is the ledge. I got my banner up. My receipts I'm putting behind my wall because I want my receipts to be safe, just in case somebody hit me up and need those receipts when they take these people to court. See, this is what this need to do. This need to go to a legal way. I'm not going to break. I'm just going to do little pieces because I'm put the whole story behind the wall. Do y'all remember when the guys did the wine thing? They went to the stripper club. They stayed at the stripper club because I went back to season 1 when Maurice was on the floor like a worm. I did a video, a short, and I did a while, I think about a couple months ago, and I was like showing these men that they're not worthy in the same club. Pop back up on this young lady, Miss Blue page. The funny thing about it is, Lord told me to take a picture of it last night. I took a picture of it. Guess what? I went back to the page today, and the page was deleted. See, but God, when God speaks to you, he speaks to you. I already had the picture. I already had several pictures already. Because I said the flow was small. This child took a picture with her friend right beside the same stripper club that these guys hang at. It's members only where these guys hang at. I add everything up together. This child been hopping state to state. State to state. She ain't from Chicago. I know where she from. She know where she from. That's not her name. I know her name. Whole name. Age and everything. So you can't fool God. And I'm going to say this a little bit right here. She knew, if she knew this a year ago, what Ariana was trying to plot to do to Melody, and now you're a power of women and black women, you for black women, why didn't you do it last year? Why didn't you do it months ago? Why all of a sudden you're going to do it now? And see how she lied was, I caught her in several lies, interviews that she did. The other one she did, she said that after Melody, follow me now, after Melody did her lie, she said, I told y'all, I just ain't want y'all to know that I already told her. Somebody asked her last night, I think it was on Rose, I think it was her. They asked her, when did you tell Melody? She said she told Melody after she did a lie. So your ass lied. You lied. You told us in the other video, you been told Melody before you told us. You said last night your ass told Melody after you did your lie. Somebody lying, and it's you. But what I'm gonna tell you what part it is, you told half lie and half truth. You add on to that truth with a lie. Yes, I said a long time ago, when that stuff came out in the summertime, I wouldn't be surprised if Ariana won't put that tape out for Martell. Video, go back to the video when I did that video, when I said, I think I said, what is going on in Huntsville? And then I put Melody pictures up, and then I said that. Yes, Ariana, Martell wanted Ariana to put that video out. Yes, he did. But the other shit you saying, I don't believe it. You clout chasing. Because who would go, y'all gotta look at the picture, because some of y'all drunk that Kool-Aid last night. And I seen y'all, and I said, these people from Melody, and they still drinking the Kool-Aid. She get, oh, you pretty. I'm glad you came out. I'm glad you did this. And I said, oh, I wouldn't want these people behind my back, because I see y'all do me the same way. You pretty. You should be on the show. You should have did that. She had y'all ass. She had you. She didn't have all of us. But some of us seen it. Who go do a YouTube tour and say I'm having black women when you knew this for a whole year or 6 months and never said anything? You seen it at the reunion. Why didn't you pull it to the side then? Make it make sense. So you got to follow the crumbs. Then you up there in a robe like you're a queen of the jungle. I'm 100% black woman. I believe in having queens. You don't, because if you believe that, you would have said it a long time ago. You wouldn't wait till now. Something could have happened to her in the midst of you trying to get money and waiting for the right time to say something just for money. Money is all roots of evil. Know you're lying. We know Martell is trash, dumpster juice, and Ariane is doo-doo. We know they are. But you forget you was covering you, and you said they paid you. You was covering the main people who sent you. You was trying to take up for the ones who sent you. The sky sent your ass. And you try to befriend Melody by sending her, follow me, y'all. She tried to befriend with Melody by sending her this message after she told us, like she's a hero, and get Melody trust. And Melody went up there and said, yeah, Melody is vulnerable now. She don't know what she's going or coming. She don't know what's going on around her. So Melody get out and said, yes, she's telling the truth. Do Melody believe the whole shit? Nope. She believes some of it because she's a smart lady. Then you go, you trying to have a black woman, but you try to eat off. You did the same thing the rest of these people on Love and Merge Huntsville. Try to eat off on Melody. I see right through all of that Maybelline. Care about Melody? They sent your ass, paid your ass. You and your pimp. Yeah, I said it. And y'all, that's not her husband. Boop! That's all y'all getting right now. I'm gonna finish this evening, but I want a couple of people who want to come and say something, because this right here is ludicrous. When I'm quiet, I'm working. When I'm quiet, I have other people working. My mind is gone because I was going to give up, but God said, nope, no. I was so tired. I didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock. I was tired. I said, God, my eyes is tired. He said, no, I want you to look here. I got up this morning. I know it's God. I got up this morning. The page was gone. My eyes was closed. He said, take that picture. I said, Lord, I'm telling you to take the picture. I took the picture. Got it this morning. Went back to the website. It's gone. But I got the picture. I measured the picture up with the video on first season when Marceau and Maurice and Marty and them went to the script club, the same script club. I measured it up when they went to the same script club that they went when they had that launching. Same script club. You in it. Put them together. God don't lie. Because I was gonna let it go. Because I said, well, she's doing a script club thing. She going around. She's sitting back in her silk robe. Like, I got their ass. I got it. It's for money. And what got me is, now I'm putting this behind the wall. Y'all gonna be shocked about this. I'm gonna put this member only because I'm giving y'all too much. Receipts don't lie, and they're gonna be in members only. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see what I seen. And I want y'all, matter of fact, I don't know if I'm gonna do a live. I might do a live in members only. Cause I want y'all to see this. What I'm seeing. Because ATL, somebody hit it on the nose. Yes. If y'all pay attention to these comments, somebody said, what made me look again, somebody said, did she tell you that her husband, did she tell you that he was a pimp? Did she tell you he cheated on her? People was in the comments saying all kinds of stuff. Follow the trail. You follow the people who knows the news, who can give you receipts. See, this is why I tell y'all, I read all the comments. The comments will give you everything you need. Everything you need. Everything you need. It's about the money. Yep. It's about the money, and I want to keep Melody to be safe. Because these people, I told y'all a long time ago, I said, they're going to get dangerous. I said, if they don't stop him, what I said either Coleslaw or Montel going to end up in prison. Didn't I tell y'all that? He was picked up one time. They didn't hold him. But I said, the next time they get a hold of him, I said, they don't get themselves together. The next time they get a hold of them, they're not going to be able to get out. See, this is what I'm talking about. You don't listen. Nobody didn't say anything that she's getting money from Mel. I don't know what you're talking about. See, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. Jennifer White. This is what I'm talking about right here. Nobody said nothing about getting no money from Mel. I said it's about a lot of money in this show. See, the real millimeters, we know what's going on. Nobody said about getting no money from Melody. It's about money that they're paying her, and it's about a part on the show. These people don't promise everybody a part on this show. I'm gonna send her the evidence. When she see that rap sheet, she gonna know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna drop the link because I know somebody has something to answer. Somebody asked her, was that her real name? She said, yeah. She just lied. She been going state to state, and it's crazy. She been in Chicago. She been in ATL. She been all over. I don't understand why they keep on this jumping state. Alabama, Detroit, jumping state. Why?
Good morning, Ann. How are you?
Good morning, fine.
We love and appreciate you so much. I do. I mean, if you be getting to the nitty gritty, to the bottom of the barrel, be
Absolutely.
I respect it. Now, the only question that I have is still lingering in my mind. What made Karson Bleu, or whatever that's her alias, I assume one of them, move to Huntsville, Alabama?
Show. She want to get on the show.
Okay,
Exactly.
but who geared her up? Who put the battery in the back about the show?
The Scott and Carlos.
Okay, so now, did she already know the Scotts before she came here?
Yes.
Yes.
That's what my thing was. I said I felt like she had. Who does eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Oh, we're going to Huntsville. I mean, you could be anywhere in America, right?
Yes,
So
and
I'm
who
like,
you?
I know she had to have some connection or affiliation with someone here because if I jump up and move, unless it's a really really beautiful place and I'm really sick and tired,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go where I have a connection or some type of support or know somebody or somebody has told me something, right? That's
Yeah.
if you think about that. So I keep wondering what made her, come here. But
Let
she
me
act
tell
like
you.
she didn't know this and she didn't know that, and
She did because when you whenever you go, people get excited when they're in different place states, and they put their location, and your location on your Facebook stay right there. They don't know you can go in the memory and you can see all the location, and the location was right there in 2022. 2 or 3 times you was in Huntsville, Alabama.
okay.
Can I
So she was
say
visiting the Scots. She had to know
August,
somebody. I feel like it was the Scots because
August.
She said
She
her
was there
mom lived
said
there.
January.
Scott's and Carlos? It's not just Scott's.
okay,
That's what
but
I
how did
said.
Carlos find out about her?
There's a script
She
for
was stripping.
Atlanta. She scripted in Atlanta from
Okay,
Texas.
so
She
She was a
stripped with
stripper.
Castro, so she was a popular stripper too.
Yes.
okay, so she's not from Detroit. She said she's from Cali, but she lived in Detroit. So I was thinking maybe she knew the Scots. They had a Detroit connection. Which
No. No.
okay, okay,
Can I say something, y'all?
yep.
Uh-uh.
2 days, 2 or 3 days, and I agree with you 1,000%. A few days ago, I'm gonna tell you, the Bible, the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy.
Mm-hmm.
Melody was online, laughing, having a good time, not letting nothing bother her. And then
Mm-hmm.
here come the devil in. I knew it was an attack from the enemy from the very beginning. The Scots been lying. Nothing about them is the truth. And
Mm-hmm.
what really turned me off about it, because I was crying tears of joy, when Melody was laughing. I was just so proud. Then, and then the next day she crying. That bothered my spirit, but I stayed prayed up and I stayed strong. Like Melody said, critical thinking. But with the way she told the story, and you can ask Mel to me, she was more bragging. And like Mel say, Mel didn't want to talk about it on her show. Just
She
have
don't need to
something to do
meet her.
with it.
She don't need to meet her. This is dangerous. If
Yeah,
y'all, I have the report. This is dangerous. This is not that man is not her husband. She do not need to meet that man at all. Meet them because he goes where she goes at. They do
Mm-hmm.
not need to meet with each other. They do not. She been
of
with him
Okay,
course.
since
And this
well,
2014.
is the thing. One second, guys.
okay.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
curious how other content creators are now interviewing this alleged husband recently coming up.
Hello.
What is it? See, this is the thing, and I'll just say this, Ann, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
buy the thing from the beginning because
Uh-huh.
any person who's reasonable will tell you to get to know a person, you got to know who they're associated with, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
How do you become friends for at least 2 months with the peasant
Mm-hmm.
and you're married allegedly?
Mm-hmm.
How do you become so frequently that she would feel so comfortable to reveal a revenge porn situation that is against the law to you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I'm getting this. Now, get the thing here. This is the thing that I don't think people understand. I had a chance, if you got a chance, Caramel Rail, just at least for her, she replayed the analysis of what Melody said. At
Mm-hmm.
the beginning, before she went into the details, she specifically stated this, and I know people don't want to believe it happened,
Mm-hmm.
that this situation that Karson has done in May 2023
Mm-hmm.
has re-triggered her PTSD from what
Yes.
Hotel did in September 2022 by
Thank you.
emailing her the video of the revenge porn on the black male.
They did their
Absolutely.
job. They sent her to do the job. I
Exactly.
told her
Now,
that.
I'll tell you this, Anand, because I got a chance last night, even though a couple of content creators were mad I was asking questions.
Mm-hmm.
There is a legal action, I believe, in my opinion, allegedly. Her attorneys, please mute if you can. Her attorneys are preparing. It's called infliction of emotional distress. It can be done negligently or intentionally. She's getting ready to sue regarding this because she has enough with this PTSD being re-triggered to go
Yep.
after everybody that did it.
Yep.
And this lady, and just remember this, Karson is an employee of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Bingo.
So everybody attached with this employee who basically allowed her to go is going to be put in the suit.
Mm-mm.
When I tell y'all that devil think he's smart,
Come on,
I
Nonymous.
believe
Come
it.
on,
I believe
Anonymous.
it
I
makes
know it's
sense.
right.
It makes beautiful sense because that's the first thing that she said it. You triggered my PS. She said she did say that.
Yep.
Now let me ask you guys something because when this first came out, we felt that we were vindicated in some way, which for me it was a vindication for Mel because in a couple of ways because it made her realize, how, about the plot. But then for him to say, well, you weren't performing certain duties for me, I'm King Kong, and but to say that you're going to throw out a video of me doing the thing that you said I wasn't doing for you in the household.
But
So
also, before you continue, they have to be clear and specific when they're saying somebody's vindicated. Say what she's vindicated for. Don't just be putting stamps on everything. She's vindicated.
Exactly.
She's vindicated about the tape, nothing else, or
Yeah.
about that other thing.
she is
You can,
vindicated because Martell said she was not performing
no, I
oral
mean,
on him.
I mean Carson. I'm
Oh,
saying
okay, okay.
yeah.
No, this
I
is
mean
for
for
Mel.
Carson. Yeah,
And I
it's
hated to
different.
see Mel cry like that. That was
Yes.
upsetting for a lot of us that have
Absolutely.
gone through
They
things.
sent
Like
her.
I was like, oh my God. I was like, please don't cry.
Mhm.
But then it needed to be put out. And do y'all feel that way? That needed to be put on the forefront now?
No,
No,
You
because
no,
don't think
that's
so?
her
bringing
personal.
her. She had
That's her personal, intimate business. I didn't like
Right.
that.
and
But
she
it was
However,
a
nevertheless,
vindication
it
in a certain
showed.
way. That's what
yeah,
I'm
but the
saying.
problem is this: she has to now try to work in the midst of dealing with PTSD. Just look up PTSD. This
I
isn't
got it.
something
I
that's
know.
easy.
LB, what you was saying?
I, what I'm saying is now everybody know the ironic stages that Martell has gone through to destroy her.
So you guys didn't think that needed to be put out about
No,
him?
no, I
I
don't
do
think
think
so.
that that needs to be put out about the attempt of what he tried to do. But
I think we
however,
needed to know that
bringing
it
up
was
her
hurtful, but
intimacy,
it was
Well, wait a minute. Let her finish.
necessary.
Hold
We
on,
got to
one at
back
a
up each
time.
other. Let her finish.
bringing up her intimacy, I thought that was wrong. However, nevertheless, I do appreciate that the girl did come forth to to even exploit this to Mel. I do like that part, but everything else is trash because she was sent. Bottom line, because she stated numerous times in numerous interviews, "Oh, I didn't know the Scots. My husband did. I was introduced to Letitia through the husband. The husband wanted me to do the hair, but yet you're not explaining certain things. The husband and some of the Scots, they ran together. They went to school together.
Hmm.
She's
Right.
missing out, she's missing out a lot of pieces.
She does sound like she started in the middle and not the beginning at all. Yeah. But I was happy. I knew I hated to see Mel sad, but I was glad that came out about Martell's character because I felt like that gave her a footing uh in her fight against him. Like she said, she felt like she had been fighting a man for 3 years. And we were the millimeters, and I'm a millimeter. I'm sorry because I got common sense. I mean, I don't know how other people don't see it, but I felt like that was a tool given to her, and it's so sad because with that it was a painful vindication. But I'm in life. Is this how things go? I mean, we have to have, like it's so crazy, y'all. I'm gonna kind of let it go, but I just thought that I'm glad it was put out. But then I think a lot of dominoes will fall because they're gonna start turning and flipping on each other. Martell, when he gets upset, he loves to tell it. I'm waiting to hear something from him. Who's gonna put a muzzle on that now? I just feel like everybody's gonna start telling on each other. I don't know, y'all.
Can I say something? They all ended together, I believe, in my opinion. They
The
mad
breaker.
about the acres. They mad about the Mel on that show. They not getting no money. Mel stopped they bag when Marceau and what's the Maurice didn't want to sign the paper. They just want their wife to sign it. That man looked at the paperwork. Mel said, "No, we're not doing this." They was this is a plot. They mad about the 47 acres. and they won't mail off that show. They want to run.
Yes.
It was a plot from the game. Only thing I'm gonna say I'm happy about, because the railroad and everybody was trying to say the millimeters this and the pick me's was taken up of ourselves. So I'm happy that that came out. But the way she did it, and oh, you're gonna see, we don't want to see you. The way she did it, I just feel like they was trying to bite us. They was trying to throw stuff out there that you see a lot of YouTubers say, "Oh, she vindicated in the chat." She vindicated. If Mel believe she vindicated,
They don't look. They
trust it.
don't. You got to look between. People don't know how to get mail. Mail say things in riddles, and you got to catch it, because a lot of things she can't say because her children, and we don't catch it. She believed, yes, she believed Martell wanted Ariana to put that out there, and the other mess that girl was saying, she didn't believe. She believed that girl was what that girl was saying was true, but they would sent her to break mail, and they did what they were sent out to do, because she broke down and cried, and all that stuff came back. Let me tell you one thing: Tisha ain't bring that girl up for nothing. This girl knew she was coming on the show because she backtracked, because she said they paid her. Then she said the place paid her, and she had to sign papers. But then you said Tisha hooked you up, said you want to go somewhere with me, and she went with Tisha. Make it make sense. One thing about me, when God tell me something, I told y'all I'm not moving at my own pace. When He tell me something, it's something. I was so tired and I want to go to sleep. He said, "Nope, I want you to look here." I get up this morning. This girl took that thing down, took her hope. I couldn't get up there. I said, "Look at God. God don't."
Well, why
We
is
are
she saying she ain't messing with Tisha no more right now? Then why is that a lie to you?
We must say because it's gonna get hot.
Okay.
She done did what she supposed to do. They paid what she supposed to do. So now she's trying to get herself out there. This is why you think, who does that, do a campaign in a robe? Who does that?
Right. That was so tacky and classless.
That was the first sign right there. Who does that? You don't do an interview, but you just hit a tag for somebody to pull you up. Who does that?
Yeah.
That's the first sign. But see, a liar forget what they say. Because do you remember she was on who's channel she was on? Somebody's channel, and her thing was going out. That wasn't going out. The dog was barking. She wanted to get off that thing because they were asking the questions, and she was like trying to win herself out of it. And she comes and said, "Oh, that's the dog. If you're gonna talk, why don't you move the dog away when you get to get talked? You don't."
And can I ask you a question?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
said her husband or her whatever he is to her is starting to do interviews, but didn't she say last night on
I ain't
another
saying
YouTube
about
feed?
interview. I don't know about him doing interview. I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
about that.
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
else said it,
Oh,
but he
okay.
can do one if he want to. But I'm just, you don't have time. I'll put the receipts up there because he know what he is.
And okay.
Auntie,
There's a
can I
lot of
speak?
money at play.
Yes,
They broke. They dusted and disgusted. They ain't got nothing. Everything they saying is a lie in the storyline. If they could get Mel to break her down, Mel lead the show, and then they feel like they could take over, and then money be in their pocket. They broke. They do anything they can for some money. Them are like crabs in a bucket. They like crabs in a bucket, and it almost worked because people's like, "Oh, I kind of believe her." Mel, no, like they said, like Anna said, you got to pay attention to what Mel's saying. She
yeah,
said she know that the tape that part was true, but she know if Letitia and all of them been knew that you told Letitia and them this Friday. Letitia didn't told Kim as a woman, why none of them talked to Mel about it? Why did they bring this to social media for the whole world to see? Mel kids to be on YouTube. You know, why would she do it like that? And teaching them could have been did it.
yeah. She
They could have
knew.
been.
They discussed that. Hi, Miss Let me let O'Care talk. How you doing, Miss O'Care?
Thank you for allowing me on your platform. I always enjoy you. I always be in the bushes. I'm way
Thank you.
here in Guyana. You and
Yes, ma'am.
Anonymous and Sherelle and all these panelists. My first time here. I'm always listening and focusing on what is being said. I was listening to Color Me Pink video, what she did on the last thing that has happened with this girl Carson and what was brought out and so forth. While she was covering it, she said in that video that Owen sent out a bulletin telling all the cast that they don't want any fights or no physical violence on the reunion, and it still happened. And executives were there. I don't know if you ever watched the video, but if all know this and still sent out this thing, and Martha still act up, why is he on the season 6 season? Why is he still there? We gotta take our eyes off of Carson and focus on Owen and Carlos, because Carlos have another franchise come out. There's an attack on Melody as well, and we gotta organize this thing because when it's gonna stop? We gotta stop watching these reviews all on YouTube covering everything on own. We gotta stop it so that they can listen and really bring black people together. Because why is it they continue every year after year after year tormenting this woman? I don't understand it. And I've seen the spiritual warfare. That's what's drawn me drawn me to this watching this show. I've never been drawn. I've never click up with nobody saying, "Oh, I love Beyonce. I love this body. I love this body." But Melody Cherie has brought me. I don't know what to say, but she's been a friend of mine right now. I love her, and I'm way here in the Caribbean, way in South America, and I just love how God is moving in her life. And these are all, like Anonymous would say, is a Pharaoh hardened heart going on, and it's from the top. We're signing all these petitions. I've signed petition to get Carlos off. But listening to what Call Me Pink has said in that video, Owen has a hand in it as well. And we gotta stop watching all of these things on Owen. We gotta stop it just like we black out on Huntsville. We gotta black out all our own stuff. And I hope we all women can stand together to see how they doing this here to this young woman. We gotta stand for something. It's wrong. It's wrong. And if she act up, they're gonna want to blackball her. And that's wrong. Totally wrong. Thank you for having me.
God has something special for Melody. God said it won't be easy, but He sent us there to walk with her and make sure we there. Like I'm saying today, and I'm not standing anymore. Today is the last day that I'm going to review this topic, because when everybody review the topic, it just open up wounds in her, and I don't want to be part of her pain at all. I'm not going to be part of Melody's pain.
Absolutely.
I'm going to help her. If I see something that needs to be out, I'm going to put it out. But if anything else, I'm not going to be part of her pain. She's in pain. And they set out what they wanted to do, and they did what they wanted to do. This is why this girl's sitting back smiling in her role, because she did what they told her to do.
And Tisha, she said at that tea party, didn't say a word, but she spoke volumes because she had this smirk on her face like you don't even know who's sitting at your table. And that's why I called that table the Last Supper. Because everybody at that table, except for two women, wanted to dag on Mel.
Absolutely.
She was Judas at that table.
Absolutely.
You said a word. You said a word
Because
then.
she
When
knew
they took a picture, didn't they?
Yeah,
Of
she
the,
knew.
you said it, yeah.
Tisha knew who she brought to the party. She
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah.
And then on Donna Rose, she asked her. She said, did you talk to Tisha? Tisha said, girl, no, don't even say nothing. No, because she was plotting. She used you as a tool to try to stab Mel. But that knife didn't turn in Mel back. It's turning on her because that petition spoke volumes about Tisha.
Yep. Y'all make sure y'all
It
sign the
backfired.
petition.
And whoever wrote that petition wrote her whole name.
It backfired on Letitia.
Anonymous. I'm sorry. Did you write that petition? Everybody said that you wrote that petition. Did you write it, girl?
Well, I did not write it, but if I gave the impetus for what it needed to be, thank you very much.
They
He
said
said,
anonymous.
Anonymous said, if I write it, you would know I wrote it.
Baby, I would have put more information regarding what she had done on Love and
That
Marriage
letter was
Huntsville.
written well, though. It was written really
It
well.
was. It was.
Her.
Yeah, it was excellent, whoever did it, because like I said, we need to continue to put pressures with the petition. I was hurt yesterday that Melody had to even go through this, but I know her counsel told her, look, you're going to have to prepare for court because they're going too far, and you got to get damages from them. So this was
I agree, y'all. And Melody did say, she says it so softly. She said, this will have to be dealt with. Now, she said that, guys, she talks soft, so it didn't really stand out. But she said it's going to have to be dealt with. That's it, in that way, like, I have no other choice. It's going to have to be dealt with.
and then also her, whoever her prophetess was, listen to the buzzwords that they said. They're going to pay you for this. They're going to pay you substantially for
For
this.
the pain.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
somebody said, what's the issue of her moving state to state? When you move state to state, that means you got a problem each state you go to. No one moves to state like that unless you're in the military or your job travels. That's the reason why I'm saying that. Anything else you want to know? Huh? Put in the chat. Anything else you want to know, come on up. I dropped the link earlier. You can come on up. You want to ask something else.
I'll drop down. Thank you, Aunt Ann, for having me on your panel.
You
Truly
welcome.
love you. Bye.
And that show ain't my soul. If you want to come up, you can come up, and I can answer the question what you want. If you don't, God bless you on your journey. Next, y'all can go ahead and talk. I got about 5 minutes before I go to my appointment.
Well, Aunt Ann, I
Yes,
want to
ma'am.
thank you for being that critical thinker and supporting Melody. I was a little discouraged last night when I heard content creators who said they're for Melody really sit there and believe everything this person who is an employee of Love and Marriage Huntsville was stating as if it was the truth.
You
And
have to follow the DAS.
exactly.
Carlos had people like, why you think Carlos went to why you think Carlos come to YouTube? Carlos had people in YouTube. I've been telling y'all this a long time. He had people contact created as YouTube is on his team getting paid. They say they watching me. I don't care. He ain't gotta watch me. I send him the video and I put a bow around it. He can pick me up and I will tell him what I see.
Ann, hi everybody.
Hi, how you doing?
I just want to say, first of all, Anonymous, I love you. I
love you too, LaDon.
I love you, Anonymous. You're my girl. I rock with you. If I had to go against some people, I want you on my team. But I'm gonna say this, and it's not to you, Anonymous. It's to the other people that's listening to us. I believe everything half of you guys are saying. I know this girl was fishy, fishy, fishy. Yes, I believe all that. I believe there was an ulterior motive. I believe the Scots was behind it also. But what I do know is it failed. Whatever they tried to do, it failed. For one, it failed because Melanie is beyond, she's emotionally and mentally beyond them. They don't know the work she's doing because she don't involve them in what she's going on in her life. But Melody is in a good place in her life. Melody is doing good in her life. Melody is happy. We're going to always, there's going to be some things besides people because I've been through things in my life. You know what I mean? When I take a shower every day, I see third-degree burns on my arms and half my body from being burned. Somebody throwing hot grease on me. So there's always going to be some things that remind us of things that happened in our past. But if we're mentally already dealt with it, it don't hurt as much as it did when it first happened. Not saying that it makes it any easier, but what I got out of Mel's live yesterday was the girl ain't lying about what he wanted her what they wanted her to attempt to do, because he tried it on me, for one. For two, I think Mel is saying basically, yeah, the girl, I just found out a couple days ago, but I'm feeling like Mel don't want us turning on each other. I'm feeling like Mel want us to place the blame where it should be, and that is Martel Hope. Okay, he is always. No, I didn't say you on in. I'm saying my opinion to the world because other people are watching. We're talking to each other, but other people are hearing us.
Yes.
I hate when they say mellometers are crazy. I hate when they say mellometers are fighting against each other. Because first of all, half of the people, some people are not mellometers and still have an opinion. You know what I mean? So they just put that millimeter word on name on everything that goes wrong. You know what I mean? Just like with the girl Karson when she said that Coleslaw had a fake page and was on her page that day. That didn't have nothing to do with the millimeters. That had something to do with Coleslaw and her people. So you can't always say that it's the millimeters creating certain scenarios out there in the YouTube world. But when they see the millimeters going off on each other, it gives them ammunition to say there is a crack and we are going to use that crack and we're going to divide them.
Everybody's not going to agree. So
I get it. That's what I'm saying.
So it's okay to disagree.
But it's not okay to fight each other and disrespect each other.
But I'm saying that what I'm saying is that it's okay to disagree.
Yes.
Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own way.
Yes.
That because you're saying what's on your mind, what you got to say, and you leave it as that, is okay.
Yes.
One thing about me, I'm gonna say what I got to say and keep it moving. I'm not looking for that. That was yesterday.
Yes.
Today is a new day, so I'm gonna keep it moving. Some people have not got there yet.
Right. And that's why I'm saying, please let's stop doing. Let's just keep the focus and the fight on what should be exposed and what should be, what people can learn from and grow from, because people struggle with a mental AB and physical and all that every single day, and manipulation and stuff like that, and didn't even know the signs or didn't even know that it was a problem. So, I just want people to respect people's opinion and not get so violent with it, because you're right on air. Everybody has an opinion and it's okay, but you don't got to be disrespectful when attacking in a violent way with each other over it. And I'm not saying none of you guys here did it, but on a couple of lives I was on yesterday, it absolutely was happening.
You know what? I want to piggyback on what you're saying. It's everybody have an opinion. We know that. Mm-hmm. However, it's upon a person's delivery upon the transportation of their opinion. Now, some people feed off of energy, because if you come to me side eyes, I'm going to come to you straight up. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be a different attitude. And like Anonymous, you could tell she's in the law enforcement world, because when Anonymous, when her delivery is not accepted, her tone totally change, and she gonna give it to you another example, another format. For me, I'm gonna give it to you 3 other different ways, and that third way is gonna be Alice in Wonderland. So I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's how a person deliver their opinion. I think that's the part. And sometimes people don't respect the delivery. They want to cancel a person's delivery upon their opinion just because they want to show who's the boss. If you get what
Right.
I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
know,
Well, I
What?
gotta
What?
drop
What?
down, but I just want to say, you guys, I love
Thank
all
you.
you guys,
I love you more.
and also, let's stand united and stand strong for Mel, and not make it harder for her, because every time the millimeters do something, they attack Mel. And let's just keep having her back and praying for people that's also going through the same things that we all talk about when we're on these panels. I love you
Yeah.
guys and have a
Love you
blessed
more.
day.
Well, hey,
Saturday
hey,
we're gonna wear our shirts Saturday.
hey, everybody.
But give me a minute.
Okay.
But what I want everybody to do as of today, our focus is not gonna be on
How I get in the show? Oh,
this show right now. She done got her 5 minutes of fame. Let her go.
mm-hmm.
Because our focus right now, as being a Melody, is try to keep Melody safe and try to figure out different things. That right there, she done got her fame yesterday. It's gone. But I'm still gonna put my video up and my receipts up so y'all can see what I'm talking about in my members only. I'm gonna finish doing that. But like I say, right now, our focus need to be on covering Mel, keep her in prayer, make sure she's 10 toes down, and make sure she's safe and she's okay. Go ahead, Brown. I'm pretty brown eyes. How you doing?
Hey, how are y'all? How are all you
Yeah.
ladies? Hey, anonymous.
Hello,
I just
darling.
I just want to piggyback off of what all of y'all were saying. I've been in the chat just kind of sitting back watching because I know that there's
Oh,
another person with my same name, Pretty Brown Eyes, that's in the chat. That's not me, the one with the number. But
okay.
anyhow, and
Yes, ma'am.
be careful, including the people who you have modding for you. I said in the chat they are there's a few people that are disrespecting you left and right, and your mod is not blocking them, is
I
not
don't think.
deleting the comment, is not doing none of that. Also, your mod hit me up for the link to another provider's link to their Patreon to confront people who was talking about them. So be careful, because it's a lot of people that goes all around to these different ones, and yeah, they want us to fight each other, but it's the Trojan horse. Just like I said, before, they couldn't figure out a way to get into Troy because it was impenetrable. The millimeters are impenetrable. We put the wall around Melody, but the way that they're gonna come in to divide us and to tear us apart is sending the Trojan horse in. And you got a Trojan horse in your chat as a mod, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna leave it alone. But
Honey,
I know
my china's covered in the blood.
I
Nobody's trying to
understand.
get
I
into
understand.
apostle.
I'm not trying to start no stuff,
Oh yeah,
because
and I know you're not. I
this is
understand what you're
personal
saying.
from me. This happened to me. They went to another, saying that I'm talking behind the wall, which is a lie. But at the end of the day, it's just
You don't worry about what
they're
people
going
say.
from
Y'all
I
don't worry,
know.
don't get upset. Don't worry about.
I don't
I
necessarily
heard it
care,
too, pretty brown
but
eyes. I heard it.
I'm worried about your channel. You said it's under the blood and you got it under control. That's fine. But I'm just telling you what Damn. I've seen as a fact, and this happened as of yesterday. You know,
Yes, pretty brown
that
eyes. I
particular
see the
person
calls out as well.
is going back and forth. And they're not coming as an enemy. They're coming as your mod, they're coming as a friend, they're coming as a millimeter, but in all actuality they're set there to divide and cause trouble and strife between everybody that's on the different panels and the different content creators. So just letting you
Okay,
know.
all right. Anybody else have anything else to say?
I seen that pretty brown eyes when they called you out in talk with my girl. They said you were in chats talking certain stuff. I've seen it.
Who?
So you're not like pretty brown eyes. She was in the chat.
No, but I
The
wasn't in
talk.
nobody's chat because whatever I gotta say about
Oh,
anybody,
wait a minute.
I'll
Oh,
say it
I ain't
through
gonna have
them.
it.
It's none of that.
Y'all,
It's none of that. It's none of
y'all.
that.
Hey, y'all. I
Let's
ain't gonna have
respect
this on
Miss
this
Ann.
channel. We ain't gonna have this on
No,
this
I'm
channel.
saying
And pretty bright
I
eyes,
heard
that's not you,
you
darling. I
talking
know you.
about
That's not
you.
you, baby. You don't feed into nobody else's energy, okay?
No, I'm not. I'm trying. I'm not feeding into it, and I'm not even a content creator, and I don't want no drama for nobody whose panel I ever been on.
No,
All
I
I'm
know you.
telling you
I'm
is they
saying I
came to
know you.
me.
That's not you, and you upset, and I know that's
Yes,
not
ma'am.
you. I know. I know you. You're not upset, but don't let nobody take your joy from you
Oh no,
like that.
I'm cool. I'm just trying to let you know that that's what's going on. I put the name in your back chat. You can do whatever you want to do with it, but I'm gonna just leave it alone from here,
Okay.
and that's just that.
All
Because
All
I'm
I don't
right.
saying
have
to
nothing to gain. I don't have nothing to gain from none of it. You feel me?
Okay.
Ain't
Yes.
none of this. Ain't none of this benefiting me one way or the other. We all. I thought we was all on the same team.
We all
yes,
should be on the same team. I don't know what's going on. I might call a community meeting because this is gonna have to stop. This shall pass too. This is gonna have to stop because
Because if you
everybody.
think about it, and that girl went to a different content creator's channel first and went live. Then she went to another one and went live. So I'm with you. She is definitely sketchy. Yes, Melody said extend her grace, but also you gotta look at the bigger picture. She's going around, doing all of this and causing the millimeters to argue and fuss about the situation.
Now I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna have a meeting for everybody one day. It probably be one day this next week. Everybody can get together. I'm gonna have one meeting because this is gonna be squash. We on the same team. We can't fight each other. We not on the same team. We on
Facts.
the same team. We fighting for the
Correct.
same thing. We all black women. We fighting for the same thing. We can't do this. We can
Yeah.
Exactly.
if we messy, how we gonna represent Melody? Melody's not about mess. She ain't about mess.
Yeah, we need well at least my thing is this, like you said, we need to agree to disagree, be
Yes, ma'am.
professional. But that's all. That's
Yeah.
all.
Leave it. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get Anonymous to be my referee.
I have to.
Well, shoot, I and anonymous might need. Shoot, she might need a referee. Look like
Honey, it depends
I
what you
think
like.
she might need one.
But like I said, after today, I'm not speaking about this girl. My focus
Yeah,
right now is on Melody, keeping her safe
that's
and
right.
keeping
She's
track.
in the
What
midst of a
Montel
scary
doing,
battle.
what Montel's doing, what the Sky's doing, what these people doing, and what Carlos doing. That's what we need to focus on. We need to keep our focus off of her. We want to interview her. Stop getting her clout. She already got her 5 minutes of fame in her Silk Road. So now we focusing on the show and the people on the cast. We need to come together, find out what we need to do as one. How we need to go by to do it as one. We can't
No
be separate.
problem.
It takes
Yeah,
all of us to do this. We got to stand
yeah.
10 toes down.
United we stand, divided we fall.
Yep. How you doing, Miss Mary?
Hi, good morning on
Morning.
air panel, chat, anonymous. Last night I watched Queen Sheba interview with what's her name? Carson. And she kept saying that Tisha is teen wife. She don't like side chicks. So my question to her was, if Tisha don't like side chicks, why was she throwing that up in Melody's face? So she was like, I don't know about that. So Queen Sheba helped explain it from season 2 up until now. And I had to go and say allegedly because I told her that Tisha and Marceau know. Marceau was helping Martell. So she said she don't know nothing about that. I said, okay. So she said she gonna go back and look. The Tasha K interview, I told her I watched it. The whole Tasha K interview. And Ariane allegedly was trying to put that out then. But when Tasha K said, wait, hold up, let me get Melody on the phone, she was kind of spooked. She went to texting. She got spooked. So Tisha is not teen white.
No, she not. I know Tisha not. Tisha snake.
That's what I'm saying.
Look where she
She,
comes from. She's a snake. And that's why I said it. She's if she wouldn't have brought this child, we wouldn't have had this.
I listened to her. It's okay. And I'm going to tell you another reason why. She went to spilling the beans. Because when it hit the fan, and if Melody go to court, she wants her hand clean. So now that you spoke, you got to be a witness because you're going to be called.
Yep.
And you're going to have to tell. And my thing is, when you first got called as a glam squad, if you knew this information, it wasn't supposed to go to Tisha first. You should have been like, okay, I know this, I'm going there. I need to get the Melody first.
Yes,
First
ma'am.
and foremost, she needs to know. Not Tisha. Tisha not going through this. That's not Tisha. Martell is not Tisha's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Marceau is.
Yeah.
Another thing, while you sitting there trying to hurt Melody, you better watch out. Because Karma got everybody address. And she don't discriminate. So just like you think you trying to do this and you undercover trying to be slick and trying to keep your hands clean, don't think so. Because had I have been on that show, I'd have been telling on everybody. Just so they couldn't bring her down. And it hurted me yesterday with the tears this woman had to endure and come down. I was so brokenhearted for them to do a woman like that. But you know what? They all need to be slapped upside their head.
Yes, ma'am.
Playing with that woman like that. That's a shame.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, ma'am.
And I've been meaning to ask this for a long time. So I signed the petition, right?
Yes,
But you
ma'am.
know, on the petition, I think I signed, for all the ones that I was supposed to, but it say pay to, they ask for money, $11, or don't they do? Is that a good idea if we pay?
No, you ain't got to pay. I ain't gonna pay no $11 every time. I go pay past. I say, God bless you on your journey.
I know.
Okay, yeah, because I was so excited to sign, and I paid once, and I'm like, I ain't got money to be keep paying, so I'm like, does it help more?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to. It's a choice.
Thank y'all, everybody. Change.org. Let's get our family and everybody keep signing the petition. Let's not stop it.
Yes.
United we stand. Everybody, change.org.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign those petitions for Stormy too. Don't leave her out. The
She
crew.
has something to do. All of them got something to do with it because I put a
All of them
video.
know each other. All of them know each other. They all
Yep,
live.
all of them know each other. I put a video up of her. She dancing around with Stormy products. Doing a video on it on TikTok.
And y'all better be careful with Stormy products. She had 3 dogs in that warehouse. What the petition say is unsafe. Isn't that right, Anonymous?
Anonymous.
Anonymous. I'm
Anonymous.
saying her name 'cause I
I
believe
can't
she
help
wrote
it.
it.
She did have dog hairs in that girl.
Anonymous written that.
When they said the dog had, I said, I know y'all lying. God, it's not your man.
Yeah, but thank y'all so much. 'Cause I'm like, should I pay? Should I? Is it gonna help? But thank you, because I did not know, and I've been meaning to ask that for days now. Like, should we be paying this $11? Does it help more? Because if it help more, I'm gonna pay. But if not, no. So I'm gonna do like y'all, just sign. That's it.
And thank you for letting me up. This is Nina again. I just wanted to say I love when we all come together and share our views, and hopefully we can help Mel as much as we can with this. This is horrible. It is. But I just wanted to let y'all know to have a wonderful weekend. I'm just going to drop down and listen, guys. But thank you for letting me say what I needed to say.
You welcome.
God bless you.
Lies and more lies.
Yes, ma'am.
Your
Bye
opinion.
bye.
Okay, that's your opinion. You said she helped Mel out. How she did? She could have did it a long time ago and saved Mel all this heartache. Nobody said it. Nobody said that. The part that she said that Mel knew all of this. I said a long time ago that I wouldn't be surprised. So she lie, more lie. You ain't listening. I said a long time ago in the video, the summertime. I said I wouldn't be surprised if Montel give Ariane the tape to put out. And she said the same thing, that Montel wanted Ariane to put the tape out. I know that part is true, but I have not seen not one text message or anything that Miss Blue have to back what the rest of the stuff she's saying up. She only had what she said. So why you keep what you said, not what the other person said? That sound mighty fishy and dumb. I'm gonna stand on my word. I'm gonna stand on my word 10 toes down. You one of the people gonna want to believe what you want to believe. I see. Mel knew the other part. She had some kind of thought that it was happening, but she didn't just have proof. You gave her proof, but I'm gonna tell you this now, Miss Blue, you're gonna be called into court and you're gonna be on the oath because you're gonna be a witness. So I hope what you said was true. That's all I'm saying to you. Because when you was on the phone, y'all was getting calls, and I have a receipt on that one. Every time you say something, the man jump in. He had every conversation that y'all at. That's why I said Meta don't need to meet with you. Why you want to meet with her for? Because it's a setup.
It's a trap to get her unalived, in my opinion, allegedly.
Yep, it's a trap. Because if you see this man thing, you will say, oh no, she don't need to go. It's a trap. This is why I say they sent you. When insurance policy come in, all this stuff come in, it is a trap. Don't trust nobody, Melody, at all. And I'm telling you this from the bottom of my heart. Don't trust nobody. Because this is a trap. And you got other people.
I do think that Melody needs to contact her attorney to contact the what is it? What's the legal name of it? Anonymous, when you the Department of Insurance for Alabama, and you can sign a form, and whatever insurance policy with your name on it, they have to disclose that to you.
I heard she already did that. That's how she foiled the trap that they did initially. There's more to what he's done. It's not just a form.
It's a lot. Like I said, y'all think Melody not looking at these videos. She is. It's I'm telling y'all, it's policy, and if she signed that policy, allegedly, all of them going to jail.
Well, I'm ready for them to be with Mr. Booty and Miss Licky right now.
Me
allegedly.
too.
Oh my God, Anonymous!
I want Orange is the New Black to be the new show for Love and Marriage Detroit. Allegedly,
the new Beethoven.
He is a punk, and I never seen nobody. I told y'all is a
and we called it.
It's a queen scorn. That's what it is. You did what you did. Go on by your way. All these people on this show, because Melody not gonna let them do the show the way they want to do it. So they're trying to put her out the way.
Yeah, and they mad about them acres. They mad about the acres, and they want that show. And Mel not backing down. And God favored Mel. God is showing Mel nothing but favor. That's why she keep climbing up. And they still dust and discuss it. Lions and they millionaires living in apartments, allegedly.
Excuse me a minute. This what my channel is for, because this is my channel. GA Leo, because it's my channel. That's why I'm discussing it. You have a problem, all you had to do is keep on rolling through. I am so sick of y'all. This is why I put my stuff behind the wall, because I'm so sick of y'all saying, why you doing this? Why you doing that? You knew what it was about before you clicked on the you read the title.
Just sit it on the carpet tag.
You read the title. It's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna, we're not putting no evidence out. We're not showing anything. We just having a discussion. Women's just having a discussion. If you want to hit the link, you could come up as well. You're welcome. Miss G.A. Leo, I love you with all my heart.
United we stand. Like
Yes,
Mel say, the millimeters with our we critical thinkers.
Yep.
Hi, Ellen.
Hey, how you doing, beautiful?
I'm blessed, thank you. I just wanted to come on and say that I saw on one of the panels where someone had contacted Mr. Wilson, the guy who Hotel Martell is getting with to do his suit line and all that, and they contacted him to let him know what type of man is this that you're putting your brand up for. And they said that they didn't get the response that they felt they should have gotten. But my thing is, if one monkey don't act right, there's always another. Let every man that's going to attend that event be aware that you got sisters and mothers and daughters and nieces and grandmothers. And what this man has done, refuse to participate and buy and put your money into something that discriminate and condone abuse of a woman and her children. And so that's another way I was suggesting that they go. If that man, Mr. Wilson, don't want to, saying that if he did a crime, he'd be in jail. No, you don't go to jail. Everybody that do a crime don't get caught or don't get penalized for it until it get too far. And so I just wanted to put that out there that all these men that are attending that event to support buying suits from Mr. Wilson, you have daughters, you have mothers, you have sisters and nieces, granddaughters. And this man is confirmed mental abuse against this woman, confirmed that he set out to destroy her character with a lie with his mistress. And I think they need to know that because a lot of men don't know what's going on and they're supporting that garbage.
Yep, but you
Ma'am,
know what? People
can
go
I
about money.
interject? Ma'am, can I interject and say something to you? You're right about that. You are absolutely right. But you forgot a missing piece. Women control the household, and the majority of real women controls that money. The majority of women purchase their men clothes, so
Hmm.
we won't be buying that.
Amen. Amen.
We
Amen.
won't be buying that.
And I heard Ann speak on the content creators. I'm not one, but I was sitting here and I pray for them every day because without you content creators, it's a lot of information that we wouldn't get. And so my suggestion, and it's just a thought, that one way to eliminate this divide and conquer thing that they put together, because it was started by Maurice Scott when he put up that little ward for different content creators. He tried to divide and conquer. But every content creator got to agree to come together. And now that this lady has come out and told her story, if you did it because you felt all of a sudden 2 years later that it's the right thing to do, you've done it. Now shut the hell up and move on. Why are you still talking? What are you trying to benefit from this? You've spoken. You finally got in touch with Mel about this because originally she said she contacted Mel, Tisha, everybody about doing their hair. But you can call her to do her hair, or you can't call her to tell her you got information. You can be on the same platform she on behind the stage at the reunion, and you still don't see opportunity to say, "Ma'am, can I speak to you? There's something you need to know." I don't buy it. I don't buy it. And I appreciate that she finally came clean, but she came clean to clean herself. She didn't come clean to expose Hotel and his old lady. She didn't come for that because he had 2 years to do that. She came clean now because she's scared that something finna go down. She might have heard something that we haven't even heard yet. That something finna go down, and she trying to separate herself from them. But she in that up to her neck. For 2 years, she swallowed around in that filth. and didn't feel the necessity to come out of it or to tell Mel so Mel could protect herself or prepare. She did nothing, and she's a woman, and she has a daughter. So I feel nothing but okay, you done spoke. Now shut up. Why you still running around? What are you after? What's your end game?
Well, she got what she wanted. She got on the show to do Tisha's hair.
Now she
And
want more than that. She's still talking. If that's
yeah,
all you wanted and you got that, that's over with. But what
She
you
said
want
yeah,
she
now?
wanted to be on the
no, she's
show. She said
plotting.
she said she wanted to be on the show. She said
That's
her
Yeah,
got to
family.
be it. Yeah, she want to
She
be
said her,
permanent.
yeah,
yeah.
she said her family would be the perfect fit for
Yeah,
the show.
yeah. But she said, I don't need this show. I don't need it. I don't.
Mhm.
This
Oh,
is
she
nothing.
needed.
But yeah, you came here purpose for that because Hotel told you. Hotel and that gal told you. He probably told her, why don't you bring her to Huntsville? Tell her to come to Huntsville. She said Marceau had loaned her cars. Why would he have to loan you a car if you had 143,000 subscribers? Why he got to loan you a car? And you got my husband is good looking. What that mean? So you caught up in that too. It's something not right, Ann.
Uh,
Something is
I
not
know.
right about
they
I'm
this
are
with
the
this.
woman.
devils,
I'm
and
with. I'm
they the
with blessed.
devils.
I'm with blessed by the best. I'm with her 100%. She should have told Mel, not
Mm-hmm.
the whole internet. That should have
Mm-hmm.
been a private conversation with
That's
her
right.
and Mel. She told us first, then she told Mel because she realized she told us. She should have went to Mel a long time ago. She said she stopped messing with coleslaw a year ago. What's taking you so long? Why didn't
That's
you
right.
tell Mel back then?
Yeah, it wasn't so bad back then, but all of a sudden you can't stand it. All of a sudden, this is the evil thing that's being done, and I got to tell someone no. And she didn't tell Mel until we rocked her world.
Yep,
But
She
look,
still
yep,
hadn't told Mel.
yep.
She just told Mel 2 days ago. Come on now, but you've been in
Yep.
Huntsville for how long now? You've been talking with
Mhm.
Tisha for how long now? And let me say this: I think that everybody need to think about if she made it as a plus one. She had permission to come on that show. Tisha them don't just bring
She
a new
said it.
person out the blue.
Yep. She
She
absolutely.
had
said it
they
out
had
loud. Yep.
permission to bring her
She
on, which
said it.
means they had to go to Carlos. Carlos had to know she coming on his show. He the king. He gonna know who coming on his show, and he gonna know why. That's why she come out all of a sudden to clear that air so he can place her in that show where she wanna be.
I got one verse. The devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. Her target was coming on that show and coming on life was to hurt male.
Hmm.
Was to hurt male. And she gonna lose and they gonna lose because they keep losing. That's why they dust and disgusting. I hate to
Mm-hmm.
talk about them like that. No, I don't. But that was their target to hurt male. Male
Mm-hmm.
been blossoming. Everybody seeing her products is selling. She constantly coming up. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
talk about they multi-millionaires and now they in apartment. I'm in apartment too, but I ain't saying I got millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was an assignment. This is all the devil work. They
Yeah.
wanted to take Mel off her game. They was I believe in my heart they was happy when Mel was crying. They are trying to divide and conquer.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to work. We are children of God, and God got a plan for Mel.
That's right. That's
God got
right.
a plan. She had assignment and she did her assignment. Her assignment was to come on the show and hurt Mel.
Mm-hmm. That's
To
what it
throw
was.
out the
That's what it was.
infidelity
Tisha
with
brought her just for that
the
purpose.
Yeah, but it
you
didn't hurt.
heard her
It
say,
didn't help.
Mm-hmm. But
you
y'all
heard
notice how
her
quiet
say,
everybody is?
please, why
Quiet
you
as a
don't
church house mouse.
Hmm.
I mean, nobody talking. Where's everybody? Where's Marlene, Marcel's mom, Hotel's mama, with all this talk about her baby boy who's such a good boy? Where's she at? She ain't got nothing to say. Where's Carlos, the king of rain, the king of TV? Where's he at? He ain't got nothing to say. And Mel just made this talk yesterday, and he can't. He say he love all his cast members. Where he at? Where he at?
Hmm.
Where's Tisha to come out and say, yeah, she told me, and I just didn't want to hurt Mel? Where's she at? Where's Marceau, who loaned
Why
her
would they
car?
come out if they part of the ring? Why would
Yeah,
they come out?
and everybody can have this quote unquote sympathy for Kimmy. Yeah, we got sympathy for what you went through, but not for who you are. Because
Exactly.
you hugged Mel, Mel babied you, took care of you, nurtured you the best she could as a person that has a co-worker who's going through something, and Kimmy did not open her mouth because if Marceau knew, Maurice knew. If Maurice knew, Kimmy knew.
They all friends.
They all friends and family, and they knew. They knew. They knew. But this too shall pass, and all of it's gonna work together for Mel's good.
Mel very smart. God
Yes,
got her.
yes.
God got her. Mel is very, very smart. She speak without speaking.
Mm-hmm.
She know that wasn't right. She was just happy that it was the world, the pygmies. You know, I think it was
Mm-hmm.
to the pygmies that he ain't shit. Can I say that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think it was just that, but Mel no, because you wouldn't did it on social media.
Thank
You
you.
could have thought about her kids. What kind of women? If you all about women, she say features is teen white. If you about women and women empowerment and this and the third, why would you break her? Why would you try to hurt her like that on
That's
purpose?
right. That's
You
right.
one time about
You
her
were
kids.
just
Her kids is old enough to get on YouTube and see this.
this,
Mm.
like I
You didn't
said,
think twice about they
someone in
want to let
chat
it try.
and somebody in chat said she did say she got paid for it. This is why I'm saying Tisha just didn't pull her and call her and said, "Hey girl, you want to come up here? You have to be approved to go on the show."
Thank you.
That she got paid. That's what I'm saying. If everybody sit there and listen to each video she did and everybody
Yes.
time she went to, her story changed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
if it was the truth, your story would stay the same from the
That's right.
beginning to the end.
That's right. That's right.
Well,
Somebody
That's right.
asked her, was that her name? She said, yes. That's not her name. That's her scripper name.
I
yeah.
was just going to tell you, you can take the girl off the pole, but it's the pole out the girl.
And
Can
she
I
kept
say something?
speaking like,
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
y'all gonna see, like she on the show, like she already, about to be on the show. Like, what are we gonna see? We
Hmm.
gonna see you?
Can
Yeah.
I say something?
Hi,
Go
Yes.
ahead.
Ann. Ann, this is Dawn. I'm
Oh,
sorry, go ahead.
no, you go ahead. I'll say it after you.
Ann, hi. This is Dawn HW. Thank you so much for letting me up on your panel.
Yes, how you doing?
This is my first time being on a panel, so I'm a little bit
Oh,
nervous, but
welcome. You
thank
fine.
you. Hi, Anonymous. I love her so.
I love
I
it
Um,
too.
love you too, darling.
I wanted to make a quick observation. It's something that kind of concerned me when the everything came out about Carson. And if y'all excuse my voice, I have a little bit of post-COVID respiratory stuff going on, so I get a little hoarse. But I had when everything came out about Carson, and she gave her explanation, and to me it sounded plausible as to why she stopped talking to AC, and why she eventually came out and told the things that she told. So I said, well, this is a young lady that maybe she can be a good addition to the show. She has a business. She's doing things for the community. I heard she has a cancer hairline for cancer patients, things like that. So because I'm nosy, um, I went on to her Instagram page, and I saw the beautiful work that she was doing. And then I clicked on the spot where she was saying about her husband. So, like I said, I'm nosy. I clicked on him too. And then there was one little thing on there that concerned me. There was a video of, I think he was doing a little rap video. And I have family members that they just swear they're rappers. So they love their little rap videos.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that concerned me, it put me in mind of Stormy and Courtney.
Me
And
too. I
I'm
was talking about.
saying if, I'm sorry, and you said something?
I said I was thinking the same thing you were thinking. I know which one you're talking about.
Yes. So I tried to download the video onto one of my Facebook groups. People could see the video, but Facebook blocked me. Anyway, the reason it concerned me is because of the direction that this show is supposed to be going in. It's supposed to be Black excellence, and that was Melody's idea. So if all this trouble is going on from the past, why are they trying to bring somebody else on there that has kind of like a pathway that Stormy and Courtney took? I'm thinking maybe you should go in a completely different direction and bring something that does represent Black excellence. I'm not saying anything negative about this young lady and her husband because I don't know them, but it really concerned me that it was like we were going down this path again. So I just wanted to hear your thoughts, the panel's thoughts on that. And thank you so much again for letting me up.
I say the same thing. That's why I said I'm gonna put the rest of the stuff on my members only. And the lady said that I have receipts. Baby, I have a pile of receipts. I have a video. I have everything to back what I'm saying up. If you haven't heard about me, go through my other things. I come with receipts. I don't take nothing with receipts. I do investigation. I move up from investigation to FBI now. So I do everything. If I don't do no story, I ain't got no receipts. Because they will come for you, and then you got to pull out your receipts. I have them, baby. Everything. I talked about pictures that I talk about. I'm going to put it up because I want y'all to go back and look at the first season at the script club. And once you go back and look at this, when they went to the wine thing at the same script club, you're going to see the same script club that the girl took a picture at. And you're going to put all your dots together. And you will say, bingo, Ann was not lying.
Okay,
Hello?
I do appreciate that because
yes,
what was triggering to me is like, are they really going to start with Mel all over again? She's been through a lot, so why bring another group of people onto the show that can technically or potentially cause problems for this young lady again? This is not her idea of what this show is supposed to be about. So you're bringing in more of the rubbish that was already on there. So when are you going to try to go in the direction that she's trying to guide the show or the intention of the show? And I do appreciate because like people like to say their sign, so I'm gonna say my sign too. I'm an Aquarian. Yeah. And I'm a quiet, I don't bother anybody, but the slightest little thing that triggers me, I turn into a keyboard bandit. And honey, I get on that into these chats and I start giving my point of view and I just get, get my blood pressure up and I got to take my pill. But then I've learned because I listen to you and Caramel and Anonymous and the rest of the content creators that do provide us with information and receipts. So I've learned to kind of tamp that down a little bit. I wait until I hear information before I jump into a lot of the chats and things that's going. I'm learning not to just go off the deep end and jump in there and start giving my opinion until I get all the facts. So I thank you for that.
Yeah, my point is that, how I'm gonna put it, people keep on saying this. Someone say child of God. See, that's what I'm saying. People say they for melody, they ain't not gonna see it. If I'm telling you what someone told me, why do I have to meet up with you? So you got to put that things together. And see, this lady right here said she said her name is Child of God. Why are you trying to tear Carson up? You need to focus on the skies. And it's because she had no business coming. She was gonna set Melody, allegedly, she was gonna set Melody up. Her and her friend. You see what I'm saying? That's the life they live. They live set up life. That's the life that they live. You turn her down. I ain't turning her down. I'm just calling a spade a spade. I'm just telling people who this person is and what she's trying to do. But this lady supposed to be a millimeter telling me why I'm telling the stuff about her and why I'm trying to tear Melody down. So you want me to let Melody walk into an ambush? Oh, baby, you got me twisted. I told you I'm not cut from that cloth that you caught from. I don't set people up. If I see dangers, I'm going to let you know. I don't care who queen it is, who it is. I'm going to say, look, don't go that way. It's danger that way. I don't sit back like some of y'all. I don't sit back. I'm not going to sit back and watch somebody get hurt. That's not me. That is not me. So stop putting that crazy stuff in the chat. It makes no sense. This is why I'm so glad I followed God. I'm so glad God gave me sense, and I'm so glad I listened to God. I was so tired last night. I said, I'm going to let it go. It is what it is. Maybe everything is true. God said, I want you to get up. I want you to see this. I want you to see this. God makes no mistakes, and God don't lie. And if you cover it, you cover it. Exactly. God don't play about me. God don't play about Melody. See, It's a good thing the girl gave Melody the evidence that she needed, because Melody had a feeling, but she gave her the first evidence with Ariane and Martell. But see, it went another way, but it turned on the young lady. So why would you, when Melody soon Melody get off live, you jump on your live? I told y'all, I've been told her, but then you tell us, then you said that yesterday that you told us before you told Melody. You said that I told Melody after I went live. So that means you told us and then you went to Melody after. It's not like I tell everybody, it's not my point what you said. It's who you connected to. All this you connected to the sky. Everybody talking about get off the girl. It's not about the girl. She bring us to the sky and Tisha. Because if Tisha wouldn't have brought you, you couldn't plot anything, help them with anything. So you helping them. You in that circle. You don't get no praise from me because you in that circle with them. You in that circle with Montel. You in that circle with the Scotts. You in that circle with Carlos. You in that circle with Tisha. You in that circle with all of them because you had a part of it as well too.
Aunt Ann, can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
On the live last night, that live with Queen Sheba, they asked Karson, when was the last time you talked to Tisha? If I'm not mistaken, allegedly, she said sometime after the reunion was over or something like that. It hadn't been months. So if you hadn't talked to Tisha in months, how come Tisha reached out to you and said, oh, do you want to go to Melanie tea party?
Bingo.
I watched everything and I was listening to what she was saying. You did Wanda, you touched Wanda hair, you touched how she came there with the boots on, you did all of that. But
I'm sorry.
Go
this
ahead.
is Dawn. I'm going to drop down so someone else can come up. But thank you for allowing me to say my piece. And everybody, you look so beautiful on camera.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
I want to say this. I'm not trying to get anybody on one person. I'm trying to put them in a group. It's not one person. It's a group. For you to build a house, you have to have the sides, the foundation, the sides, the top, the door, and the walls. You can't build it by itself. So if you didn't have the top or the bottom, it's going to fall apart. So I put all these people in one group. I put Montel, Coleslaw, like I said at first, this girl Blue, the Scotts. I put all of them, I say Montel and Maso, all of them and Carlos in a group because y'all is in a group trying to break this lady. You had a plan, but that plan backfired on you. You thought it was going to break her down, but it helped her with her case, what she need to do. And I thank God. See, that's what I'm saying. When you child of God, when you meant for harm to somebody, God will make it out good. Like I've been saying from day one, I believe they try to plot. He tried to get Ariana to do it because Ariana talked when she was drunk. She was telling us already. She already told us a long time ago. Some of us wasn't listening, and now I put stuff when she talked about insurance. I said that's why I did that video so Melody go check that out. When she said that Montez said he still get insurance if something happened to Melody, then he talked again that Ariane said that the things that Monte had me do, I can go to jail. Then somebody said that she signed an insurance. I don't know. I won't dare. I'm the news reporter. So I'm just going back what somebody else said. I don't know. But I just pray to God that she would check this out. And if they do have any extra insurance on her, have them arrested. Prosecute both of them. Montel and the whole crew. The whole Light Park gang. Prosecute every last one of them. My mind is not on one person. See, everybody's mind is on one person. My mind is on the whole group, not one person. But I'm saying, this one right here, she the one focused on the group. This is how she opened the door for everybody to be investigated. Like I said, it was meant to be hurt Melody. You helped her. You just opened the door because you thought you was doing something. You got paid for a job. They need to get their money back because thank you.
Aunt Ann,
Yes, ma'am.
hi. This is my first time on your live, and how's
Oh,
everyone
thank
doing
you for
today?
coming, darling.
Oh, you're welcome. I just got one thing. You remember the live that she was on with Ariane, and she didn't know that that live was going to be brought out. She was like, so she wouldn't have never came out
That's right.
if that live
Exactly.
wouldn't. So Melanie, she was holding on to that. She was not going to tell Melanie.
Mm-hmm.
She was in on it with them. The only reason why she came out, and I think is Ariana put the live out so that everyone can figure out who she was, since no one knew who she was. Somebody leaked the live, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the only reason why she's coming out.
Yeah.
So all everybody thinking that, oh, she's just trying to help. She's not.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She's trying to get out of it
Thank
because
you.
she's been ripping and running with them the whole time. She knows the whole situation.
Mm-hmm.
This girl is not innocent,
No,
and everyone is believing that. I can't believe it's just bothering me. But yes, Melanie says she's telling the truth about that. That's the only thing she's telling the truth about.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I said
She's
Mm-hmm.
They
in
that.
won't.
on it. She's
They
in
won't
on it.
bring
She's
the show.
been in on it. She just wants to be included now. So she thinking she running to Melanie because the video, because she kept saying, "Oh, I had to come out because of the video." So you wouldn't have came out if the video, if the live wouldn't have come into play. She wouldn't have never said anything.
That's right.
Once the millimeters got on their job and was trying to figure out who she was, somebody leaked the video that her and Ariane was on. So now she wants to come clean.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the real lie.
That's the truth.
So
Mm-hmm.
why is everyone saying, oh, she came to Melanie? No, no, she didn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't going to go to Melanie.
Nope.
She was not. She had every opportunity to go to Melody before. So now all of a sudden this live comes out. So now you want to go to Melody
Mm-hmm.
because now Melody know who you are. Your
Mm-hmm.
friend, you were ex friends with Ariane.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why she came out. And everyone, I can't believe they're falling for her little trick. And like y'all
Absolutely.
said, she posted up in bed with a robe. And, oh, she thinks she got it. It's not over, honey. They're
Thank
going
you.
to keep
She is.
investigating on you, honey,
I'm telling
child.
you, she is Ariane's sister. That's what.
She's
That's
still
That's what
friends.
I said.
And
yeah.
That's
wait a
what I
minute. Do y'all realize that video was taped December the 6th? She keeps saying she was finished with Ariane in October. She said August, September. She was sending these messages in September. That live was in December. I want
Mhm.
somebody to go back and look at that live. It said December the 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Her job was to
Somebody
come
If
on
please,
somebody,
to the
who put
somebody,
that
show.
live out?
if somebody drop that live in my DM, I can look at it.
Yes, please. It's December the 6th. And the only reason why I remembered it because it was my birthday. And I was like, oh, I kept putting it in the comments like, that live was in December. That
Mm-hmm.
girl is friends with Ariana. She's trying to play everybody.
They
I
trying
wouldn't be
to hurt
surprised if they're
Mel.
not
They want
related.
the show. They want to take over the show. They want
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
to.
yes,
They
yes.
keep losing.
Somebody go
Every
please find that
attempt
live
that
because I'm telling you, I thought it was December when that live was recorded with her and Ariana.
every attempt of the devil, the enemy come against Melody. God say, not my child.
Mm.
God say,
Yes,
not my
ma'am. But
child.
that's all I wanted to say because she keeps saying, and everybody keep praising her. But if they listen to her, she said it. I didn't know that it was alive out with us. No one would have even never put us together. She said it
Yeah,
herself.
she said it.
So
I heard her.
I don't know why no
Mm-hmm.
one picked that up.
I did.
She
Mm-hmm.
said, I didn't know that video was that. If that
Mm-hmm.
video wouldn't have came out, no one wouldn't even known who I was. So then, bam, you wouldn't have never said anything to Melanie.
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
can I say something? Everybody know Mel how Mel is with her kids. Everybody knows she's a good mother. Mel, everybody know the love that Mel have in her heart.
Right. And they thinking that she
She,
said
that was
give her
an attack.
grace. She said give her grace. That's only because she the only one that stepped up and told what the plan was. But
Yeah.
the only reason why she stepped up to tell the plan is because she got caught out. She got busted.
Mm-hmm.
She was busted once that live aired. She was busted. So
That's it.
that's
I
That's
think
why
it was her
she
assignment
wants to come
way
out.
before
I think
she even came on. I think she was assigned to come on and mention that. I think it was assignment. I think it was all planned. They jealous.
you
Mel
know
Hmm.
what? I
they
It
think
was planned.
I think she got on the show. Coleslaw hasn't been on the show bad as she want to
Hmm.
be on the show. So when she saw that, oh, my homie is on the
On the
show,
show.
she done
She
took
put
my
that
place.
live out.
She took that live out as to let her know, hey, you know, you overstepping me. And so
Yep.
when homegirl recognized that Slaw is mad at her now, she's saying, let me wash my hands before this fool tell everything. And that's
And can
why
I?
she put out, that's why Coleslaw put out that survey. Should I do receipts? She wasn't talking about receipts on Martell. She was talking about receipts on Blue.
On
Should I
blue.
do receipts or
Yes,
not?
yes,
That's
yes,
the question she was asking.
yes.
But somewhere undercover, somebody got to her, the Scots or Martell, and said, "Bag down, shut up, just
she
be
was
quiet."
after
She already
reunion.
started running her mouth. She didn't know the millimeters was going to be on her, but she should have. She been around them long enough
Exactly.
to
She was
know.
after
So I
reunion.
don't even understand.
She was after reunion. As much as Tisha talked,
Right.
she knew the
Yeah.
problem. She knew they was
She
gonna.
was running with
It was
them.
a
She
plan.
was
She knew.
drinking.
They
Just
hoping that Mel quit the job. They try to drive her crazy where she could quit and give up the show. They want the show, and Mel ain't backing down. The devil tried, then he lost again.
Mhm.
mhm.
The
And
devil
who wants to
tried,
be
then
on
he
the
lost.
show that they don't know what's going on the show?
She knew
That don't even make
everything. She
sense.
knew everything.
And yeah,
Because
she
you know
talked about
what?
how
When she
smart
was
she is.
talking on, I'm sorry, when she was talking on that live, she said that I'm going to have to go back and watch it. And she didn't watch it that quick to know that, oh, Melanie's only, she's a Scorpio, she's a Scorpio, Scorpio,
Yeah,
Scorpio. Come on,
exactly.
girl, please. You wasn't
Hmm.
into it that deep. You was in on it all along. She
Hmm.
was brought into, they've been running for a while, ever
Yeah.
since Ariane been in the picture. This chick been in the picture.
But
Thank
who
you.
remember
Thank
dates
you.
like that?
And,
You know, she was off with that one day. Who remember dates like that from years ago?
Yeah, she
This happened
knew
on this
everything,
day
and she had the
mhm,
receipts.
with
It
that.
was just way too much. And the way
mhm,
she was talking last night, I had to get off. I was like, "Oh, she cocky. Oh, she thinks she won. She thinks
mhm.
she."
It ain't
I was
over.
like, "Click." I
Mm-mm.
don't even want to listen to
You
her.
fool
I just
some of the
wanted to listen
millimeters,
to
but
her
you ain't
live,
fool. Yeah,
but
you fool.
I can't listen to her talk because
Movie
Yeah,
Queen just behind it
she
all.
thinks she's slick.
yeah. She fooled some of the millimeters, but she
Yes,
ain't
she
fooled all of them,
did.
baby.
I
Yes,
don't
She
know
ain't
how
fooled
old she
all of them.
is. I'm 54, 55 years old, so I know game when I recognize game. And that
Thank
girl
you.
sitting up there and she is playing games.
Thank you. But she
Okay,
don't know that
I
there's
want to
still
ask a
people digging
question.
in her life.
This lady
I'm
want to ask.
talking digging in her life.
Yeah. This lady want a question. She said, well, how will she know that it was revenge porn? Let me tell you this. I can sit here and tell you that talk to you and say, well, I want you to go ahead and put this out. That he wanted to put revenge porn out on her, and he wanted me to do this, and he wanted me to do that. This is how she found out. I'm feeding you the information. This is how you find out. Then when I'm feeding you information, you go take it to where it needed to go at. That's how it got out there like that. That's how she knew.
Wow.
yeah. She didn't tell no news, nothing. Did nobody know? She told something
Yes,
that was
she,
already talked about
everybody knew.
years ago. They just wanted to try to throw the infidelity. Like Mel said, I didn't want to talk about it. My kids. I
Hey,
didn't want to talk about it. My kid. She was out of
Yeah.
pocket. And all
or
She
ain't
the
no
lady
fucking
said,
got
I
got
don't think,
mm-mm.
yeah,
I'm
I
Ain't
don't
sorry. You
think
know what I'm thinking? When they found her out, they gave her that information so she can flip it so they can get it off of them. When they found out who she really was, that she came out with stuff that they had already been talking about. So the crew told her, just go ahead and say this, and that. The one because Destiny wanted to say it, but Maurice told her not to say it. So they got her to say it
Yeah,
on live.
yeah,
They planned this. Destiny didn't get it out. They got her because once everybody figured her out, and when she said, "I'm gonna come back and tell y'all what she wanted me to," no, and then she came right back the next day with this mess. No, they gave her that just to ease her way on in there. I don't know, to share everybody else's petitions and everything else that was going
mm-hmm.
down.
She tried to break
That's
you
what
down.
they slipped in, honey. They
They
had a
tried to break
plan.
you
Well,
down.
I
I
Do
want
that
to
already.
I want to everybody to hold for a minute. This is what I want to ask: how in the world? This is getting crazy, and I want to ask everybody this, and been asking me in the comments. Why would you go public with this information first
Thank
before
you.
you go to Melody? It wasn't none of our business. This should have been kept behind doors. This is why it hurt Melody, because, like she said, she didn't want her children to know. Why would she
Oh, wow.
put this out here? I wouldn't care if she cared for Black women. I wouldn't care what nobody said about me. Why would you put it out in the world
Yes, ma'am.
instead of talking to Melody before you said it? You said it, then you told Melody. It was already out. It had no business being out. Melody already said a while back, bury it. She was healing from that.
Yes,
You should
ma'am.
her. That's the problem I got. And then you sit back with the interview with a black robe on like Suge Knight. Like you in and that would bother me. And I was like, she's sitting like she's on a merry-go-round. Like Suge Knight, like she remind me so much of Ariana. She remind me 100% of
She
Ariana.
looked like her. She looked like her.
Yes,
Yeah,
she
like
does.
Suge Knight.
she is Ariane.
She is Ariana. Yes.
Well, I
Ariana
mean,
did that. Hold wait a
I
minute.
was going. Yeah,
Wait a
go
minute.
ahead.
You remember Ariana did that when she said that yeah, I took her man,
to
her
my
girl,
eyes. Too.
and she sat back just like that in the chair. Like
It's
she was
almost like they twins.
And their
yeah,
hair was the same too.
They
Yeah.
are.
What if Ariane got a twin? What if that's her sister?
I
Yeah.
think
no,
it might be.
it's gone
I
too
do too.
far. It's gone too far.
But
What if
No,
that's her
I think
sister?
it
My
is.
aunt
Remember,
already know
look,
who this
before
girl
you
is.
they look exactly alike. Okay.
All right. Aunt Ann know who she is.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
looked
but
like
I'm just saying this. You want to know why they would do that? Because a person who exhibits the traits of a narcissistic sociopath, Hotel, and as well as Carlos, if they can't break you financially, then they try to break you mentally. So
the
the
devil.
goal was they knew they had already did the revenge porn Hotel by sending her the video of the sex tape to her phone in September 2022. If this woman, and you know he shared it with all his friends, that's what he does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they got mad that the millimeters were foiling the whole put Tisha up as the queen of Love and Marriage Huntsville this week, as well as Stormy. It ain't working. So you need
Mhm.
money because she's having leverage after what happened to Vanessa, getting attacked at the skating rink, and we saw it. They're getting scared. So he's going to try to put this out to try to have her go back with her mental health issue. Now, luckily, you can tell Melody is talking to counsel and saying, you know what? I'm going to switch it on you with my live yesterday. I'm going to basically put the elements of the infliction of emotional distress on my live. And since she's an employee, everybody that's associated with them, it could be OWN, Discovery, Carlos Reigns Entertainment, Love and Marriage Huntsville, you name it, is all implicated in my suit because you have triggered my PTSD with revisiting this issue in May 2023 when we already knew about it in September.
Exactly. But
That's
you
what
know,
she's
before
playing chess.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying she's playing chess. It's kind of the same way you're doing on Ann. When they come attack you, you don't just blow up. Okay, I make another move.
yeah.
I'm going to corner you.
Aunt Ann said I listened to her live yesterday. I got on, I was nervous because I'm afraid of talking too. But Aunt Ann said they know who to mess with. They're not gonna go to Aunt Ann because they know Aunt Ann the truth. Aunt Ann ain't playing no games. Aunt Ann, she started praying. They know not to mess with Aunt Ann. Stay away from Aunt Ann because Aunt Ann ain't finna back down. She's gonna pray. She's gonna give it God is on my side. They know who to mess with. She went to content creators, and I'm surprised that some of them they kind of believe her, but she ain't going to AN. She know who to go to and who not to. She wasn't messing with AN from a. She wasn't messing with her. AN came out yesterday. I said you said everything I've been saying this whole time. I've been feeling. AN is the truth. That girl is they scared of AN, not just her. They know. She went to Concrete Theater and did her little interviews with I hate to talk about them, people that kind of fall for those dope. Am I wrong for saying that? But she wasn't gonna mess with AN and somebody else. The stronger one, AN knew from the gate. AN said I was quiet and I was waiting. I waited. I didn't fall for it, whatever. And AN came out, she started talking, and she came out with prayer. When you a child of God, the devil can't touch you with a 10-foot pole. He tried, that's his job. But the devil know he can't win. Messi King know he can't win against Mel. That they knew they sent that girl to do interviews with bloggers that fall kind of for the okie doke. I hate to say that, but it's true. She wasn't
No,
gonna anything. She wasn't gonna never talk to Ann.
it's
She
not that they
wasn't
fall for the okie
gonna
doke. It's that they emotional. See, Satan moves through a flesh. He
absolutely.
he sent her to people who are emotional, even though they love male. They're emotional. But we who are grounded and rooted, I'm talking grounded and rooted in Christ. You don't move us. Your title, your words, your tears don't move me. We judge in the spirit by the spirit, and so that's where she went to people who had more flesh than spirit.
Amen.
That's what she was looking for. See, Satan know where to go because he recognized where he's welcome. He recognizes the territory where the door is open for him. But there are certain doors that are marked by the blood. He can't come in. That might
Hallelujah.
have something to do with one reason why she didn't go to mail while everybody's saying don't go to mail. She couldn't get to mail because her heart was right for mail. I'm just saying.
Amen. I agree. I agree. I agree.
I'm gonna end this, but I'm gonna tell you this: God had the last say so.
Amen.
Amen.
And I see this message. I left it for a reason, and I want to tell this young lady, baby, we speak about it because we can save some lives. Because somebody's going
Mhm.
through this right now. When you bring it in the front, they ain't the devil. You just warning people. By we focusing on this and bringing it in front, we saving Melody life. And you don't even know it.
Mhm.
Facts.
Quiet.
Facts.
If you was a metal meter, you wouldn't want us to be quiet. You'd be singing too. Because this
Mhm.
is women's life. I'm supposed to be here
Mhm.
today by the grace of God. This is a
Mhm.
Hallelujah.
I've been through hell and back. 18
Mm.
years married to a narcissist. So I know how I
Mhm.
feel. And I told God, if I get out of here and I had a stroke, I don't want Melody to get sick. I had a mild stroke. I said, God, if you give me everything back, my strength, I said, I would tell people how you brought me out. I will help other women. I said, I will help other people. And I'm doing what I promised.
Amen.
Mhm. Mhm.
And I tell you this, Aunt, I know some people in the chat thinking a lawyer and a CPA is not working. I work from home like Aunt Ann does. I set my own hours.
Yes,
I can
ma'am.
do what I need to do. When you
Hmm.
Yes,
have the flexibility as an entrepreneur, you don't have to just do 9 to 5 to work. That's why.
tell them
Yeah.
again.
Hmm.
You got seven ways, you got seven incomes.
That's right. So they said I know all the presidents on and I work at the post office, Wells Fargo, everywhere. So yes, me. But my thing is this, like you said, just to piggyback up with you and all the panelists, we're saving her life. There's a reason why the statistics for Black women being unalived by Black men is 3 to 5 times higher. It's because we don't know this narcissism issues. And
Mm.
we don't understand to use the protections of the courts, your own self-defense under the Second Amendment, and other things to get away from people like these flying monkeys of hotel to stay
Mm-hmm.
in your life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's okay to build the castle. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to say no to people. You don't have to say yes to everything. This isn't about being everybody's friend. Melody knows they're all her enemies.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
you
And
know.
she's eating at the table with all her enemies. So don't,
Hmm.
Hallelujah.
and she's the one providing the buffet. So don't tell
Hallelujah.
me that she needs to just leave her show when it's saving her life and her baby's life. That's all
Amen.
I'm gonna say on that.
Can we end it with prayer? And
We sure can.
I get nervous, but I want to try to say a small prayer because
Go ahead.
y'all let me on y'all platform, it's helping me speak and with my public speaking. But
Okay.
I'm just gonna say a small one. This is God right here. God, I'm just gonna be me.
Go ahead.
God, speak through me. I'm nervous, but God, speak through me and help us continue to do right by God and guide us. Now here go to prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all here today. God, I want to ask you to protect us, all of us, Mel, her kids, Mama Van, all the millimeters, even them. God, cover us, keep us covered in the blood of Jesus. Um, Thank you for showing yourself in our life and Mel life and blessing her where all of us on the outside looking in could see the blessing of God and could see how you move. I just want to say thank you for everything. And I'm going to ask you to heal our mind, body, and soul. And when I say our, I'm talking about us, Mel, the millimeters, the people on the show, off the show, in the chat. I want to ask for healing, mind, body, and soul and just to be with us and keep us covered in the blood of Jesus. In the name of Jesus, amen.
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 Amen. And I love all you lovely
I love you
aunties.
more.
I'm a little younger, but I gave you some good information on Ann today. Give it to my
Amen.
Sure
Melody
did.
and Vanessa.
Yes, ma'am. I love y'all too. I thank y'all for coming up, and I
Love
really
y'all.
appreciate everybody.
Good night.
Good night. I want to thank everybody for coming in today, and I just want everybody to know that it's so many women that's being unalive in this world from everybody being quiet. You know now I'm not a quiet person. I'm going to find the facts. I'm going to have receipts, and I'm going to do paper trail. This is what I do. Like I told y'all, I'm not a gospel. I'm not a snooper. I'm just a news reporter. Y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. Subscribe. Push that like button. Ring that bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. If nobody told you that they love you, and love you, if you haven't placed your order today. I have rose butter. So I just made a fresh batch of rose butter. If you haven't placed your order, go get your rose butter. I don't know how much I got left, so I can't tell you. So y'all have a blessed day. Bye-bye.